to WMIFF Live. Today we're here with Chris Kiros to talk about
Zombthology.
Zombthology.
Yes, that is correct.
Chris, how did you pick Zombthology as your name first?
Well,
For a movie.
Zombthology, what it is basically it's an anthology of short films that are put together to play as a feature. So essentially, it's 3 short films that all have their own different style of zombie movie. So there's a little bit of an element of zombie film for every zombie fan. And then the 4th film that sort of intertwines all of them, it's starring Scream Queen Tiffany Shepis, who ties all the stories together in her own series of events that take place. So that's how we came up with the name Zombthology.
Okay. And can you tell me a little bit more about what it's about, other than the?
Right. Well, okay. Well, it opens up with Tiffany Shepis, and she has been kidnapped, right, by a super fan of hers. And through talking to Tiffany, we've developed stories of her, stalker issues and things like that she's had. So that kind of got our imagination running, and we sort of took that. And because she's playing herself, we were able to let her be herself throughout the movie. So she's kidnapped, and this kidnapper takes her to a place and forces her to watch these zombie films. So as we go in and out of each short film, we sort of go along the ride with Tiffany Shepis and what it is that she has to go through as she's watching the films. There's comedy elements, there's scary elements, creepy elements, and definitely gory, disgusting elements. And like I said, each short film that plays, the 3 films that intertwine with Tiffany Shepis, they all have their own style because they're all done by different writer-directors, and they're all edited by different people. So they all have their own style. And like I said, it goes from it ranges from comedy to drama to gore, horror, and just straight out disgust. Proud to say that it's probably one of the most twisted, disgusting films you'll see in a long time. So
Okay. And is this like a short film? Sounds like it's a full feature film.
The whole thing together is a full feature because each film is about 20 to 30 minutes. So put it all together, and it goes. The whole film runs about 100 minutes. So it's well over an hour and a half, about an hour and 45 minutes.
Okay.
So.
And how long did it take you to shoot this film?
That was very interesting to do because of the elements involved with each individual director in their different locations, because every director was in a different location also. So to get all these people together in different places and be able to shoot them, it took us it took us almost a year to shoot the whole thing. From start to finish, from concept to finish, I should say. And then even the harder part was to editing the whole thing and getting everyone together to finalize and bring the films together to edit them. So that was it was rough and it was tough, but overall it was a hell of a lot of fun, and we ended up with something we're very proud of, and very, very disgusting and twisted, I must say.
Okay. Now, are you submitting this movie to a lot of like zombie festivals?
Not even just zombie festivals, just festivals in general, and it's been accepted to a few festivals. It's shown, and actually it is. We were still in the final phases of post-production where we were doing the editing, and we wanted some audience feedback, so we submitted it to Fright Night Film Fest, which is in Louisville, Kentucky. They liked it, they accepted it, even though it was an unfinished thing, and it actually won an award, best zombie film, which Fright Night is known for their zombie films and horror films. We were able to win the award for best zombie film at that festival, where Tiffany Shepis was there, and signing autographs, promoting the movie, and we actually went up against a couple of other of her films and still won. So it was great. It was a good boost for us and our fan base. So.
Great, that's awesome. Now, your movie is submitted to the World Music and Independent Film Festival.
Yes, it is.
And so we're trying to. One of the things about our festival is that we're trying to promote everybody that submits their movie. How do you feel about that? We do monthly meet and greets, and we plan on like exposing your movie trailers at all our events, and talking about you like on TV and on the radio and wherever we can.
Absolutely, I think that's a great thing because as independent and not even just, independent filmmaking is taking on a whole different meaning now. Even independent films are Hollywood big budget films. We're at the level we are is way below indie. We're, Gary and I, director of Deadlands, he'll come up and talk later, but we sort of came up with the name of sub indie, which is just the micro budget format that we're using, and those films it's really tough to get out there and get seen, and so to have something like this where people are helping promote these ultra low budget films is great, because with all those, like, if you don't get into the festival, not only do you not hear back from them, but you also, you're not going to get promoted in any way. You're not going to see. But so this is great to help promote upcoming filmmakers that are trying to make it to that next level, and so it helps promote our next projects too, which is great. So that's what keeps us going.
Okay, and speaking of, what do you guys have planned for your future projects?
Well, Art Held Hostage, the production company that did my production company that did Zombthology and Deadlands 2 Trapped, we're working on. Actually, we're moving into comedy, so we're sort of a dramatic comedy, which has picked up some investors right now, and it's in the development stages, and it's called Tenants of the Maladjusted, which it's all about these guys in their 20s, their late 20s, that really should be doing other things with their lives that other than what they are. So, and they're starting to feel that pressure that their friends are getting married, having babies, and they're just they're happy going around scoring with girls and getting drunk. So that's
great. Well, thank you for joining us today. Make sure that you check out Zombthology. I could never get that right. This is Laura Hartman with WMIFF Live. Thank you for joining us.